Shøçker, Obasonjo reveals the secrets of Nnamdi Kanu and why he is angry with Nigeria. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has explained why the indigenous people of Biafran IPOB leader and its members are angry with Nigeria, especially the President Muhammad Buhari's administration. My friends who are not from the east of Nigeria, where Igbos come from, often ask me why there is so much anger in the southeast and among the Igbos. Some wonder why, despite the famed Igbo wealth and enterprise all over Nigeria, the people still complain that Nigeria is unfair to them. Some insinuate that the anger comes from the loss of the 2015 election by Jonathan, who the Igbos heavily backed. And why is it that the current generation of Igbos is so angry as to contemplate carrying arms against the country? With lots of followings, Nnamdi Kanu of IPOB with his secessionist message. Those not following Kanu may despise his antics and rhetorics, but are sympathetic to his underlying message. And what is that message? That Igbos don't feel wanted in Nigeria. That decades of official marginalization and discrimination should be stopped, or they should be allowed to take their chances in a new nation. First, for those who think this is all about Jonathan and Buhari, it is not. Igbos were disappointed that Jonathan did not win, but those whose candidate lost election licked their wounds. It is allowed. It happens when your candidate lost the election. Why did the Igbos invest so many emotion in Jonathan, a non-Igbo from Ijo? It was more because of the fear of their experience in the past 50 years. Nigeria has placed an embargo on any Igbo man becoming Nigerian president, and Igbos understand this. Jonathan was the next best thing. Other parts of Nigeria have supported their sons to the presidency. Some have bombed Nigeria into submission to get their sons to Aso Rock. Igbos have little capacity to blackmail Nigeria to the presidency. They chose Jonathan as their Igbo, but that's not to say that they are angry enough, because he lost to contemplate going to war on his behalf. Jonathan was not really the model of a president the Igbo would go to war for, and even his Ijo people have accepted his loss. So Igbo anger has been built up in Nigeria since the 70s. As kids, people made choices in other parts of Nigerian schools years based on the native and narratives of the Igbo place in Nigeria. They knew about the glass ceiling against Igbos. After the Civil War, despite the no winner, no vanquished program, Nigeria placed glass ceilings and no-go area for Igbos. The war reconstruction program was observed more in the breach. There was the abandoned property program that was introduced to drive a wedge between components of former southeast Nigeria. Why the country was too embarrassed to put the discrimination program down in an official gazette. It was there for anyone who cared to look. It was evident in the Igbo police officer who stayed in one position while less qualified junior progressed to become his bosses. It was evident when no Igbo qualified to become the Inspector General of Police or lead any division in the armed forces. It was there when sensitive or lucrative positions were shared in Nigeria and Igbos were conspicuously absent. It was there when Igbos were only fit enough to be made ministers of information until Obasanjo administration came to power, and Even recently, it was there when Buhari appointed 47 people to man the critical roles in his government, and no one from the southeast was there. Anytime there is a federal appointment in Nigeria, it's usually the east that is left to shout. It was there from Buhari's first term as a military junta to his second coming and any other time in between. The Igbo elite called it marginalization. Other Nigerians countered by saying no part of Nigeria was getting enough marginalization, was universal, but they forgot something. The Igbo cry of marginalization was an official policy. It was expected, it was programmed, and occasionally, key government officials let it slip that Igbos should not complain. After all, they fought a war with Nigeria. It is what everybody knows. It is what everybody knows that is the anger of the Igbos. Yes, of a truth. What else can be the anger of Nnamdi Kanu aside from what Obasonjo have just pointed out? What else can be the anger of the Igbos aside from what Obasonjo has just pointed out? What Obasonjo have just pointed out of a truth is the anger of the IPOP leader, and also is the anger of the Igbos. So that is to tell you that Nnamdi Kanu is actually speaking the minds of the Igbos. That is to tell you that Nnamdi Kanu is the true representative of the Igbos. And that is why he has said it, that I am for the Igbos and nothing more. So the earlier anyone understands that, the better. Nnamdi Kanu is the mouthpiece of the Igbos. He is the one who has been standing in gap for the Igbos. You look at this, the things that he has been doing. He has been doing since last year. Despite the distance, Nnamdi Kanu has been standing in gap, supporting financially, supporting even in terms of security, in terms of material needs. Nnamdi Kanu has been supported, even while we have our governors here in Nigeria. They could not be able to do anything. It has been Nnamdi Kanu. It has been Nnamdi Kanu. He has been the one standing, supporting, fighting for the people. Nnamdi Kanu. You see that? That is why anywhere you go, it is Nnamdi Kanu. It is Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, it deserves the praise. It deserves the honor. That is why he has won so many diaspora awards. So the wants of Nnamdi Kanu is the wants of the people. It's the wants of the people. So Obasonjo, you have actually broken everything out. Now, pass all of these things that you have just broken out to the president, and allow him and advise him on the right thing to do, which I know that you, the president, former president Obasonjo, will not want to do. You understand? I know. Because you have always been supporting one Nigerian for your own bare selfish interest. You understand? Despite knowing the truth, which you have just said now. Let me hear from you, my dear viewers in the house. If you have with your simplified opinion, okay, please don't forget to come in. Leave your comments below the comment box, okay? Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.